Hi, everyone. As we're thinking about the new year, I have a question, a way of thinking about the Christmas story that might help us get a handle on where we are and how God might be at work in our lives and where God might be leading us in this new year. And it comes from a reflection on the journeys that are part of the Christmas story. I heard Ruth Haley Barton talk about this. So I want to share the 4 journeys that she identifies as part of the Christmas story, and then we'll think about what that means for us or what that might mean for us. So one of the journeys, the way that things start out in the Christmas story, is the journey of Mary to visit Elizabeth, the journey of Mary to Elizabeth, which is what she calls the fragile journey. Mary took this journey because she recognized that she needed support. She wanted to share with someone who could identify with what she was going through, so she wanted to be around someone who could offer care and support and understanding, right? So that's the fragile journey. The second journey is that of Mary and Joseph to Bethlehem, and that's the journey you don't want to be on, right? So they take this journey when Mary is 9 months pregnant. It's really against their will because they're forced by the government to take this journey to go to one's hometown, which was quite a distance from where Mary and Joseph were from. So she's 9 months pregnant. And they get there and they can't find a place to stay. We can relate this to our situation today or people's situations today, that there are times that we are in places or in situations, we're on journeys that we would not choose, that we wish were not what they are. The third journey is that of the Magi to come to see the baby Jesus. And we could call this the risky journey, the dangerous journey. It's the journey that takes us out of our own comfort zone and what is familiar to us, just like these 3 magi had seen something in the stars that caused them to realize something big was going on. And so they left their home area to go to this place that they didn't know, to see someone, to see this the birth of this important figure, the Christ, and again, takes them out of what is familiar and safe. The fourth journey is that of Joseph taking Mary and Jesus to Egypt, and it is the journey towards safety. Joseph is told in a dream that the Christ child, the baby Jesus, is in danger. The king is going to kill all the babies in that town because he's threatened. And so Joseph, knowing this, takes the family on a long journey to a distant land, to Egypt, because of the danger that they were in. So those are the 4 journeys of Christmas. And it might be helpful to think about, do I identify with any of those? Is that kind of the situation that I'm in? Another way of asking that might simply be, what journey am I on right now? The fragile journey where I need to do something to be a part of relationships, to some community where I can get more support. The journey I don't want to be on. That's the journey where we're forced by circumstances, something we would not choose, a place we would not choose to be, or circumstances we would not choose to have, but that's what is. It is what it is. The risky journey, where we're being called outside of our comfort zone, outside of what's familiar and safe for us, to go to something new. Or the journey towards safety, where we realize that things in our life, we're in dangerous situations. We need to make changes for our well-being, for our safety. That might give you some things to think about over this new year, and I hope you have a good celebration